Hey everybody, this is Mahmoud al-Sheikh. I'm making today a video for ProBAM ROM version 4.1.0 for Samsung Galaxy Note 2. There are also ROMs for S4, S3 and HTC One X. First of all, we'll go to settings to check the version. It was made by Codex. It's a 4.2.2 and it has options from AOKP, Cyanogen mode and Paranoid Android, the latest version of them all. Let's see the launchers. Here we have the S4 TouchWiz launcher, and also you get with the ROM Trebuchet launcher. We're gonna use the S TouchWiz Home. As you can see, it's pretty fast, pretty stable, no lags or anything. Also when you go to apps, it's very smooth. With this ROM you get some of the main options of S Pen, but to start to activate your S Pen options you have to do some steps. First you go to S Pen add-on. Click detect enabled, go back, then go to Node Buddy, enable some options there, notification, quick bar, and detach insert sounds. For quick bar you can configure the apps you want. For example, notebook, S Memo, and Paper Artist. Then third step is to go to settings, language and input. You go show icons when using stylus. See the notification up there. I detached the S Pen and here is the icon. Then go to gestures, enable the stylus gestures. With the help of the S Pen button you make these gestures. For example, I will take double tap, choose an app like notebook. If I double tap the screen while I'm holding the button, it will open this app, which is very good, somehow close to S Note, but it's not typical S Note. You have lots of options here, lots of ways to enter text, erase, same like S Note here. So now you have the S Note active as a pointer and gestures and detection in the notification. Now I inserted the pen again. Let's go to the app drawer. App drawer, you get many good applications with this ROM. First of all, AirCall accept free, which is an app that allowed you to use proximity sensor to answer call, as mentioned on the screen now. You can enable it and disable it from here. You have AOSP, which imitates smart stay. You have the DSP manager to improve the sound quality and the sound volume. You have the internet speed meter, like so. You'll see in the notifications and the status bar there is a meter. If you want to close it, just click stop and exit. You have Pimp My ROM. As we all know, it's a pretty good app to tweak your ROM to add some great options in network tweaks, features, touch tweaks. You have Paper Artist, which is the same as Samsung ROMs. You have Samsung Smart Stay, Task Manager from Samsung, Torch, Weibo, which is a very good app. With this you can make actions with your phone, like when you insert the headset, it enables and plays music. When you shake it while playing, goes next. You have put your terms and get some action upon that those terms, which is very good and has lots of options, lots of tweaks. You can lose yourself with this app, but it's very good. That's it. This ROM comes with its own file manager, but it's not that big a file manager. The cam is a stock AOSP cam. Here, settings, pretty good resolution with panorama and video and shots, and you can tweak anything, make it HDR, cancel the HDR. It's a pretty good cam. That's it for the apps. No, not yet. We have Update Me. Update Me is an app where you get plugins from the dev. You can install them, update them, do whatever you want, remove them, whatever. You have Xperia Honami and Xperia Honami X Reality, the ProBAM keyboard with swipe, AOSP stock cam, the one I just showed you, and the Pi Control LMT Pi Control, which you're gonna use later on, so we should download it now. It's very easy to download from here. Just go to the browser, click the link, voila, we're downloading. It's a very small file. The LMT Pi Control, we're gonna need it later on. Let's go to settings. In settings you have lots of options, but we're gonna go through the most important icons here. Like in advanced you get screen, modes, dynamic, standard, natural and movie, like in Samsung. And you can have negative mode, inverted colors, but I don't think anybody gonna use this. You can control the vibration strengths. You can control the audio dock if you are using an audio dock. You can go to themes. With themes you can change the theme with any Cyanogen mode theme you can download from the Google Play Store. There is hybrid properties, which is in short is the paranoid Android settings. You have 5 UIs: stock, phablet, tablet, with 3 DPIs. After that you can go to interface, and in the interface you're gonna find the layout of the phone and the nav bar activation. From here you can activate the nav bar. Let's note that before nav bar we have PI control, the stock PI control on, but after you apply the nav bar, the stock PI control will not work anymore. That's why we're gonna need the LMT PI, because with this plugin, with this app, you can use PI with the nav bar. Again, to paranoid Android, you go to apps. With apps you have like example S-Memo, or better or moreover messaging. You can change the layout from 360 pixel or 720 pixel, and you can change the size DPI of the app. Let's try it like this. Here is the messaging app with different DPI than we started, and you can do that for any app you have. Finished with the hybrid properties, you can go to ROM control. ROM control, you have lots of options. You have general UI. In the general UI you get to choose the boot animation you want. You get to choose the notification background, the alpha of the background. You have to enable kill button, like so. This is the enable kill button. Also in this recent menu, if you long clicked one of the apps in the recent menu, you get floating mode, which is new in this ROM. Floating mode is very smart thing to do. Other than Halo, you can get lock screen options, text color, volume control, music control, widgets, and you can control the shortcuts here. The lock screen itself has camera, like so, and you can add here widgets. And here, let's go back to the settings. The nav bar, you can control the colors, the shapes, the actions of longer press, the glowing, the transparency. The nav ring, when you click here for longer press, you get the nav ring. From here you can, let's go back to settings. From here you can choose the targets, up to 5 targets, and adjust which apps or shortcuts you want to add. Let's return back. You have ribbons, you have battery to change the icon style. You have lots of styles here, lots of icons. I actually like this one. You can make your own vibration pattern here. You can adjust the LED color, fading or flashing or whatever. The sound. Here is a very important option. From this menu you get to use flip down option that you used to have in Samsung ROMs. Like phone call silence. When you have a phone call, you flip it down. When you activate this option, it silences the call. And also you can turn the phone into silent mode just by flipping it down. And this is give you the face down seconds for how long it's gonna wait till it's gonna take action, and the screen time out. That's for the room control. Going to system, you have quick settings, notification drawer, Pi settings, we're gonna go through that. Halo settings, we're gonna go through Halo and how to activate everything. And power menu, clock widgets, hardware keys, and status bar options, which is easy. Quick settings, you have quick pull down. If you pull the right edge, it should bring the quick settings. The left edge brings the notification drawer. If you don't have any permanent notification, you can choose non-permanent only to see from anywhere. You can draw the quick settings. Once you have a notification of non-permanent action, you can go to notification drawer directly. This is the style, the tiles number 3, 4 and 5. I like 5 for myself. And the colors, and this is the QS random colors. If you enable it, you're gonna get colorful tiles, which I don't like myself. The tiles and layout, you can adjust here whatever you want, whatever tile you want, which are many actually, but one of the best I like is camera, because when we added the cam now, if you click the cam icon here, you're gonna get the cam on action on the notification drawer, and if you clicked it, you're gonna take a picture, which is a very good option. Going to notification drawer with some options here, easy to manage. The Pi settings. The Pi settings, before we go to Pi settings, we have to deactivate the nav bar, because as I said before, it will not work with nav bar. This is the Pi trigger area: small, normal, big and huge. Prevent rotation, so it will keep in the same place no matter what orientation your screen is. Pi style, Pi size, angle, gaps, item gaps. Lots of options to control how the Pi will look and act. Now as we remove the nav bar, the Pi is working quite well. Halo settings. For Halo settings, you have to enable Halo and reverse Halo, gestures, and hide halo after activity. This is my most preferred settings for halo. And the halo size, you have like 6 sizes. I prefer the normal size. That's not all. Later on we will go to Halo app and add apps, and we will see how it acts. Back to settings. For language and input. Language and input, you have Xperia keyboard, which is pretty neat keyboard with swipe action, and very good keyboard, stable and reliable. She has swipe for many languages, not only English and French, even for Arabic language there is swipe. Back to performance control. This is in settings. With this performance control, you control your kernel, how you want it to perform, how you want to deal with the memory, to check the time and state, how long it was, 200 megahertz or 400 or 100 megahertz or whatever. And this is the CPU info. It's a pretty neat thing. In the settings, you can adjust your governor, your I/O scheduler, and you can always set on boot to set every time on boot those settings to make sure that they are set. Also, you have here accessibility, talkback, and this is the LMT PI control, which is off. Gestures, the changing of some hardware buttons, and so on. Going to OTA updater, which is pretty neat app. You can now update your ROM through over-the-air updates. No need to go to internet, download the ROM and transfer it to the device. You can check for Google Apps updates as well, with no need of actually going to your computer to download stuff. And again, going back to the drawer, checking the Halo. This is the Halo app, as I told you before. From here you can pin whatever app you want, like Apollo, like browser, calculator, even cam, and you click start. Going back to home, it's not yet active. You have to click here in the notification drawer. Here's the Halo active. As it gives you instructions to double tap to drag and move around the screen. It change the side from left side to right side, whatever. You have here, you have the applications, and gestures, hide and silence, dismiss notifications, screen or notifications. Let's go to hide. And I think that's it for the ROM. Everything's there. It's quite stable, no problem whatsoever, no major problems. Everything is smooth, everything is easy, nothing hard to do, and it's now my daily driver for like 3 weeks, I think, and I'm happy with it, and I actually urge you to try it because it's very good and very stable. And thank you for listening to me. See you next time. Enjoy. Bye bye.